Starting to speedrun can be a daunting task when bombarded with so much tech and a route that might as well be a maze. By the way, the background video is a comparison of my current best run versus my first run. You'll notice the massive improvements that were made overall. When I started speedrunning Dread, I kept going the wrong way, dying, missing tricks, and forgetting tech. Especially while everything was quickly being discovered left and right, it was hard to keep up, and it was even harder to practice around knowing it might get changed mid-practice. Now that I have spent enough time in the speedrun space and everything has more or less calmed down across the categories, I am more comfortable putting a tip guide like this out there, and how you can start speedrunning Metroid Dread or any game for that matter. All it will take is practice, time, and knowledge. Watching my tutorials doesn't hurt either, and I highly recommend joining the Dread Discord in the description. I am there helping out, answering questions just like everyone else. You can find others in your same position and learn with them, as well as even race them. We are all actively trying to get better. There is no embarrassment in asking for help. I will section this off into beginner, intermediate, and advanced. The first thing you need as a beginner to start speedrunning Metroid Dread is a route. There are multiple categories and pins, documents, videos, and other resources to help you in any of the categories. It's just a matter of finding or asking for them. You can pick from any percent unrestricted, no major glitch, 100%, 0%, low percent, all bosses, and even meme categories. Whatever interests you, just pick one and start with that. Go through the route step by step and try your best to first memorize where you need to go and not where you are. Optimization comes later. All you need to do right now is learn to not get lost. That alone will save you huge amounts of time. Try not to worry about tricks too much, learn them and try your best at them. They won't click or work right away when your mechanical skills are in development. Just get them to a point where you can get it during a run. Doesn't need to be 100% accuracy, just be able to do it is all. You won't need to reset no matter how long it takes you to get it. Just don't reset, it will hurt you in the long run. Getting a solid beginnings means absolutely nothing when you can't even finish the run. Try your best to get used to Samus's movement and only do small optimizations here and there, like sliding off ledges or ledge jumping. No need to go crazy and learn harder speed tech and the exact fastest way to go through a room. That will naturally come with time and you might not even notice yourself improving it. Practice harder or inconsistent tricks on the side and do your best to not get lost while you familiarize yourself with the mechanics and the map. It will take a lot of time and effort, but keep at it and eventually you will be able to mentally go through a route in no time. Example of this is the early cloak pseudo wave. I practiced that trick for 2 to 3 weeks before I even incorporated it into my run. All the while I focused on not getting lost and getting the tricks. Doing these tips will get you to sub 140. It's just that easy. I say easy, but it will take effort. Focus on getting sub 2 hours first, and then sub 150, sub 145, sub 140. It's all about breakpoints. In intermediate, for those of you who have semi-consistency in tricks and skips, you know the route like the back of your hand and your movement is adequate. This stage is for small optimizations throughout the route. What else do you work on? Well, I could tell you movement can be worked on almost infinitely, so that's not going to change. Get better at it, start utilizing spin jump dropping, slide dropping, morph ball dropping as it's faster in different situations. Start incorporating more speed booster tech, more shine spark techs, get better at the tricks until you get it 100% of the time. Until you get it 100% of the time, it's always worth practicing. Start watching other speedrunners, see how they move around the room, see if you can find techniques to incorporate into your run. See what you haven't been doing, what you have been doing, but what you can improve upon. There's always something to improve. You just have to figure out how to improve it. And most important, get more runs under your belt. By using small optimizations and better strategies, you will reach sub 130 or even lower. For example, I only just started incorporating more small optimizations like utilizing morph ball more advanced speed booster tech, exploring room routing options for straighter paths, figuring out what I haven't been doing by watching other runners. In the advanced section, there's generally only a few things left that you can incorporate. Your consistency is there, your routing is solid and straight to the point, your movement is crisp, and unnecessary movement is slowly being eliminated. Speed tech is memorized and practiced. What else is there? Not much, to be honest. At this point, it is almost all about getting more runs under your belt, getting more experience, battling the RNG, and just getting better runs that you can finish instead of resetting a lot. The more runs, the better. World record holders don't just suddenly get it when there's a lot of competition. They put in the time and effort to get as many runs as they can that utilize as many strategies and techniques as possible, looking for that one run that has all the pieces put together, and then looking for the next run that just makes it a tiny bit better, over and over until world records are broken. This is the most time-consuming stage, arguably the hardest stage. You won't see large time saves anymore. You may never see time saves for days, weeks, maybe even months. But don't hate the process. Enjoy it and keep going at it. It will happen eventually. Just keep improving. It's a marathon, not a sprint. It's all about self-improvement. Think about it. If you just keep improving your time, eventually you'll just beat the world record. Those are the 3 stages to get into speedrunning. Be sure to like and subscribe if you like the content. Check out my stream. All information is in the description. Look forward to more tutorials on boss fights and strategies. And as always, thanks for watching.